Alright, here's the second part of the video. And I am trying to tell y'all about GCF. So I'm going to do some... Oh, I'm sorry. We've done GCF. Now we're doing LCM, least common multiple. Least common multiples are pretty easy too. This is what we're going to use a lot with fractions. So let me show you how to do it. Least common multiple. We're looking for multiples of 9. So instead of actually doing like 1 times 9 is 9 or 3 times 3 is 9, we want to figure out like 9 times 1 is 9. 9 times 2 is 18. 9 times 3 is 27. 9 times 4 is 36. That's what we're looking for here. Now 12, let's do 12. 12 times 1 is 12. 12 times 2 is 24. 12 times 3 is 36. And we can stop there because we're looking for a common one. And as you can see here, 36 and 36 are common. So my least common multiple here would be 36. That's pretty much how you do it. Pretty easy, huh? Alright, and that's pretty much the end. Just remember that least common multiple is a multiple of 9. So 9 times 1, 9 times 2, 9 times 3. And GCF, greatest common factor, are factors. So it's like what makes up that number that you're looking for. Alright, one more thing. Least common denominator. Alright, so what that's really referring to is like, let's say we have 1 over 5 and 1 over 6. And we're subtracting them. Well, we've got to find a common denominator first. And 5 and 6 aren't common. So what we do is we find the least common multiple of those two. So this is what we do. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times 3 is 15. 5 times 4 is 20. 25. 30. 6 would be 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 3 is 18. 6 times 4 is 24. And 6 times 5 is 30. So the least common multiple for this is 30. So that's what we would use for the bottom of the fraction. We would use 30 and 30. Now how did we get to the 30? Well, the 5 we had to multiply by 6 because 5 times 6 is 30. So we would do the bottom times 6 and the top times 6. So 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 5 is 30. On the 6 we had to multiply it by 5 on both top and bottom. So now we can subtract them. And you would get 1/30. And that's where we're going with. But a least common denominator is basically the denominator common multiple. That's all, folks. Now one more thing though, before you leave. There is another video for Friday. So make sure you watch the video for Friday and you're prepared on Monday. Hope you have a good weekend. Bye.